Julius, on a night like this, how frustrating is it to accept that you guys gave up 18 points on the turnovers?
It's tough. It's tough. It's a lot to fix, but it's the NBA for you, man. like, shit's not going well for us right now, and it's been up and down. It's been a funk, but it's the league. It's the league. You got to accept it and acknowledge it, and just keep working.
When it's clear that you guys are frustrated, that you're in this funk that you're talking about, how do you help lead the guys out of it?
It's a great question. First, I think it starts with, looking at yourself. Everybody take a look in the mirror, see if you're giving everything you have to the team, to the game. And then, you go on the tape and look at what you can do better. Look how we can play better. I think teams are just way too comfortable offensively. Like, even when we have leads, I just feel like teams are way too comfortable for us, defensive end. I just feel like they look at us and they just get rhythm or whatever it is. I don't know, but I think we got to fix that in first and just start with there, I guess.
Coach was saying, the great thing about having depth is that you have depth, but then the challenge of that for him sometimes is figuring out what lineups are going to work for you. Do you feel some of that when you guys are shifting the way that you play down the stretch? Does that seem to affect you guys at all?
It's different, but we're learning. We're still learning each other and learning different rotations and all that type of stuff. So, affect us? I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird out there right now. That's the best way I can describe it. It's just kind of weird and just a little bit choppy, and we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think everybody's hearts and intentions are in the right place. It's just a little weird right now, and we're just trying to give everything we have and figure it out.
That comfort you talked about offensively, other teams have is not a way Thibodeau's teams normally, and your team
Right.
last year have. What is it? Lack of energy or effort?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. That's just me being completely honest with you. I have no clue. Tibbs still comes in and does a great job giving us game plans and all that different type of stuff. I really just think it's the details, maybe in the little things, that are hurting us right now. And then the offensive glass is killing us.
What happened, down the stretch? You came in with about 4 minutes left. It looked like, I know you didn't take a shot down the stretch. It looked like you were trying to let the other players do their thing. And, what was going on?
Yeah, I just really just trying to be a part of the team. Like I really didn't necessarily feel like great rhythm out there. So I was just trying to move the ball, set screens, run the floor, crash the glass, all the different type of little things that I feel like can help us win, especially when, I don't feel like I'm in great flow like that. Not saying I was trying to, I had lack of aggression or anything like that. It's just the flow of the game. Like, Alec had got hot cooking a little bit. A lot of times teams load up, so I just tried to make the right play and not really try to force the action, down the stretch.
How do you see behind the unforced errors? You guys had 18 turnovers. At least 4 of those were just players stepping out of bounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop stepping out of bounds. There you go. That's 4. Coach talks about he talked about the lob pass. Like, sometimes maybe we're trying to force the lob a little bit. I don't know. I gotta look at the tape, but typically that's not Knicks basketball as far as turning the ball over. We're typically a low turnover teams, and that's one of the keys for us to win games. So that's not really who we are. I feel like we're losing games many different ways. Is it raining? Or is it the air?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're losing games different ways, but certain things are coming up every game, like the rebounding.
Julius,
You said
you
choppy.
took 11.
You said choppy.
No.
Things are a little choppy. You said we're choppy.
Like the flow of the game, like it doesn't feel like the flow and the chemistry is there yet. Like, it's sometimes we're being timid, trying to let the other person do their thing and play off of him. Sometimes We see things happening in the game, and you get over aggressive, just trying to, like I said, everybody's hearts and intentions in the right place. You get over aggressive, trying to make things happen out there, and you just trying to figure it out. But shit, that's just the offensive end. Like defensively, I don't understand that. Like that's my thing. You look to the first thing I said when we started the season at the beginning of the year. I said we will be fine if we play defense. I said it from day one, training camp, and that's really what it is. Like they scored 104 points, but like what they have 18 points off a second chance, 21 points off of turnovers, 39 of your 104 points come off of that. Like that's a lot. So it's tough, but like man, like we got a great group of guys. Everybody is together. Like everybody likes each other. We come in, we work hard. Everybody do all that, but we just gotta continue to figure it out, keep our hearts in the right place, and it's a long season, man. It's 15 games in. I know it feels like the end of the world here in New York, but it's 15 games in.
It sounds like, the way you're describing it, and I've seen it with other teams, certainly when they come together at first, it sounds like you guys are kind of taking turns rather than playing as a team offensively. Is that?
Gotta look at tape. I can't tell you that. Yeah.
You took 11 shots tonight. You only took one 2-pointer. I'm curious what what led
That's the shots that I felt like was there. I don't really, like I said, I'm not trying to force it or whatever it is. That's the shots I felt like was there tonight. I don't know.
And on more of a bigger picture, how would you personally grade kind of your offensive play so far this season?
It hadn't been great. It hasn't been great. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is rhythm. Trying to find each other out. I think it's been exactly how the season has went. Like there's been good days and there's been not great days. And that's pretty much who we are right now. We're not a consistent basketball team yet, but we'll get there.
All right, thanks, George.